早上好，为这一天感谢上帝。你好吗？我很好。Sorry about last night. 我知道我必须这样做。再次感谢收听，我爱你们。我有话要说，我知道这很重要。我需要说英语，每个人都懂英语。谢谢你的时间。A lot of people have played the board game Monopoly. And when you're playing the board game of Monopoly and you fall way behind, you get to a point where it's numerically illogical and you know it's just not happening for you. You know you're going to lose that game. And a lot of people at that point will just quit. They'll be like, well, I already know I'm not going to win. There's nothing I can do now. Just toss their pieces in. And I'm sure there's millions of people around the world that know what I'm talking about because, I mean, Monopoly's been around a long time. It's a very popular board game. Lots of people have played it. Lots of people have been in that position. Our small businesses are not a board game. And our children are not a video game. These are real humans and real children being really affected by immature decisions being made with the currency. You know it's true. Everybody knows it's true. Small businesses are being sucked up because they're just not worth their time. And there's no bright future for small business in the current economy. And the individuals making decisions for the economy are going to continue to refuse the people as they have for 40 years. That's not going to change, and you need to accept that. You know, when there's a person in your life, just an individual, and you just really wish they were like something different. You just wish they were somebody different, like you love them. It happens a lot for people with family members who like, I just wish she was like this, or I just wish he was like that. Well, they're just not. And you wishing that they're like that is wasting your time. Because if those people in your life don't appreciate your information and aren't vibing the way you want to, well, it's not for you to change them. It's for you to know you, set boundaries, and make decisions. And that's the exact position that the citizens of the world are being put in by the immature people making decisions with our world currency at this time and for a long time. If you're in a small business, you know why the price of one element of your business went up. I was going to say a specific thing, but it's not specifically to any particular business. Well, the price of this went up. Okay, well, I understand the economy's fucked. But the price of this had to go up because the economy's fucked. And the price of this had to go up. And the price of this had to go up. And the price of this had to go up. And eventually, as a small business, what do? You try to cut overheads, but the employees that you have, you care about them because they're good employees and they're in the exact same economy. So if you expect them to get paid the same amount as all your prices go up and you know that individual isn't going to survive if you don't give them more money per hour, because your business isn't going to survive if you don't put your prices up and stuff. It's all, and a lot of people will be in work position and complain about their boss not giving them X amount of money, not really considering that their boss can complain about the people above them, and the shipment people can complain about the people above them, and those people complain about the people above them, because the problem is not any one of them, and each one of them are justified in their statements because the problem is at the top. This is bound to happen because the top is going to grow faster than the bottom. That's logical. But when the offset gets to a point that the people are losing their businesses and the children are being harmed and everybody is in disarray, even though the citizens are in disarray, they still have the maturity in 2022, and they still civilized enough in 2022, even while they're being disrespected and beat down and numerically bullied, we still have the peace in our hearts to have peaceful protests all around the world. And I am very proud of our Canadian brothers and sisters for their peaceful displays. No violence, just speaking up, indicating the offsets. Thanks, of course, to our American brothers and sisters that came up to help us during the truck rally. And the world is supporting each other, and we're all being ignored, and we're all going to be ignored because this is what's happening. And just like that individual that you want to change that you can't, we can't change what they're doing, because it doesn't matter how peaceful or how logical we are. They are not going to do anything about what we want. They are not helping us. They have not helped us. And some of us are trying to do something about that to help the children have a fucking future. Now I'm going to post this and nobody's going to fucking share it, and every one of you fucking small businesses need somebody speaking up, and I'm fucking speaking up. So if you don't support me, it's on you. I'm sorry to give it to you like that, but I've been doing this for fucking years. I'm still sitting here by myself as you drown. You don't want to give me credit? Well, they're not giving you any credit. I'm sorry for that energy. That's just how it feels when it comes out. But I am starting to get pretty upset, so it's probably best that I end this video. I'm outside. I'm going to do some outdoor yoga. Zaisa Ganshi. And I'll be back online as soon as I can, if I can. In the meantime, 今天吃得好，保持乐观，度过美好的一天。Because it's important to your well-being. 对所有人的和平与爱，再次感谢上帝。再见。